I think more in a general sense for me, especially with us being part of the Disney Vacation Club, but we've stayed in the bubble, almost exclusively we've stayed in the bubble. I would say that the bubble is in a way kind of a shield. It's one of the few places where when I'm there, the a lot of the influences of the outside world aren't there. There are weekends where I'm still, it's the weekend. I'm not working, but I'm checking email or getting messages or something like that. Whereas when I'm there, I'm completely immersed in being there. So from that perspective is magical because it is very much a release. But I think something else, it's also a place where I feel a certain level of comfort that maybe I don't elsewhere. You know me, I'm not somebody who does a lot to put myself out there. I tend to be a little bit conservative in the way I present myself. I'm not super outgoing. Part of my job is to talk with people and stuff like that, but it's not really something. I'm not a social butterfly or anything like that. And I feel like I'm able to allow myself to access parts of me that I don't normally reveal very often, a little bit sillier, a little bit more less afraid, not caring as much about what people might think, etc. So again, in a different way, a certain kind of relief. So I think that in a broad sense, that's kind of like, you know, why Disney is special to me. So
Well, I was going to say, I have a story about what you were just talking about.
sure.
Like, I remember, like, and this was a while ago. I don't even remember, but it was a while ago. It was before Megan, but it was when they still had the Tink meet and greet in Town Square. And I remember, like, we pretended to fly with Tink, and Tink was teaching us how to fly, which really just for purposes there was like sticking your arms out and everything like that. But we put one of those pictures on our Christmas card of like us pretending to fly with Tink. And 4 or 5 people, like your mother included, was like, what did you have to do to get Chris to do that? It's like, nothing. Tinkerbell told him to fly, so he did. Like, like it was just shock from like several different people. So yeah, I see what you're saying with that.